Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about the top 20 funniest Oscar moments of all time. The Academy Awards also are known as the Oscars, which is a set of awards to put the contribution in the film industry and the award given by the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences. When you are able to see the biggest personalities in the world with so many expressions and to feel the joy of their works, who doesn't enjoy the Oscar nights? An Oscar has all these, including laughing, crying, yelling, and most importantly, singing. So here you can see a bundle of expressions by these masters of the art. Let's grab a look at the best moments of Oscar nights. Number 1. A moment bigger than Halle. In 2002, during on her Oscar-getting ceremony, Halle Berry, the first woman of color to win the Academy Award, said, "This moment is so much bigger than me." She named the women behind this achievement Sada Pinkett, Angela Bassett, and Vivica Fox. Berry goes on the stage for her masterpiece act on Monsters Ball performance and dedicated the award to every nameless, faceless woman of color that now has a chance because this door tonight has been opened. Number 2. A quiet thank you. After winning the Best Actress on One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Louise Fletcher got emotional and did a phenomenal job. She said, "Thank you, Mom and Dad," in a sign language because her mother and father were deaf, and guess what? Everyone in the audience got tears on their eyes. Number 3. Alfred Hitchcock honored. Alfred Hitchcock was known as the master of suspense and never had won an Oscar before the Academy decided him to give honor with Irving. And most dramatically, his acceptance words are filled with only two eloquent "thank you." Number 4. Billy Crystal wheeled onto the stage as Hannibal. It was that curiosity that will drive you to watch this movie again. In 1992, on the greatest stage of Oscar, the comedian came on a gurney by wheeling on a stage by two men in doctor's coat wearing a muzzle as Hannibal Lecter, while music from the film Silence of the Lambs was playing. Comedian or a serial killer, who do you prefer most to see now? Number 5. I do all my own stunts. I do all of my own stunts. After tripping over her dress with millions of people watching, she got slowly to the microphone and said very peacefully, "Whoever had thought this could be absolutely perfect and people will admire as an Oscar fan? Well, she did something like that." Number 6. Jennifer Hudson. How all peoples can be proved wrong? Jennifer Hudson won the award for her performance in Dreamgirls, and nobody thought they would listen to the name again before this countless achievement of her life. After American Idol, it took 2 years of her glorious comeback and blows the million. Number 7. Muhammad Ali vs. Rocky Balboa. What can you say? Rocky vs. Muhammad Ali. Sylvester Stallone needed to go down while presenting the award in 1976 while Muhammad Ali snuck up behind him, and this ended up with a mock fight that obviously represents a true friendship. Is it a piece of heartbroken news for Rocky fans? Number 8. Oscars televised. Do you know Oscars weren't always the huge ordeal as it seems today? Only Hollywood royalty could have access to this. In 1953 telecasting of Academy Awards, it changed history. Nowadays, with 57 million viewers tuned in, Oscar is the largest traffic gathering show all over the world. Number 9. Palins Pushups. How will you describe an old monk with new strategies? 73 years old Jack has done with the one-handed push-ups and shows the world that getting an Oscar is no more than to cry and laugh. The view has changed, we must admit it. Number 10. Sacheen Littlefeather. Marlon Brando was looked like a well-dressed little girl when her name was announced at the stage of Oscar. Evidently, the film industry was failing to treat Native Americans equitably So he hired an actress to let the industry know for making a must change. As she was a native Indian, she approached her ways much cooler than anyone else. Number 11. A sense of humor fail. Chris Rock has pulled over Jude Law for being every movie and not really have anything to show. All the people over there laughed because they expect their anchor to be funny during the show. When Sean Penn took the stage to present his award, he came to Jude's defense by claiming he is one of the best actors of our time. Isn't it funny to hear the vertebrae rubbing against each other in Chris Rock's neck and shaking his head after he sat down? Number 12. Sidney Poitier makes history. Phil Sidney was the first black man to win an Oscar. A whole new era of the film has begun with this, and he also got a brilliant get-through in Hollywood. Many people, whether they're black or white, inspired by him, although he was a great actor. Number 13. The Silence of the Lambs. Scary movies can do well in Academy Awards if you see Silence of the Lambs, which has broken this thought. Do you know what this film did? It actually owned all 5 awards it had done before by only 2 movies. These are One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and It Happened One Night. Number 14. Sorry Frank, we meant Frank. In 1933 Academy Awards, there was a big problem with the host and it had to play a long role. Will Rogers was the anchor, and as soon as the name Frank Capra jumped over the stage and wanted to collect his award for the movie Lady for a Day. The problem was there was another Frank and unfortunately the award was for him. The whole situation goes embarrassed. Number 15. Spielberg Wins. Steven had certainly prided himself as received many nominations to act as a perfect person, and back then he got the popularity of huge fan base. But the masterpiece was yet to hit the market and Schindler's List. He might as well have handed himself the great Oscar. Number 16. The Easel is There for a Reason. The movie name was Life is Beautiful. For his stunning performance, Robert Benigni wins his first Academy Awards and came up to stage. Then he waved his hand to the people and the scene was so heavenly. You still can find the moment in YouTube and enjoy the joy. Number 17. The British Are Coming. Chariots of Fire. This outstanding movie has won 7 Oscars in a single event in its heyday. When Colin Welland collects his prize and the best screenplay, The British Are Coming, and it's break the barrier of cinemas of Britain to win Academy Award from 30 years. Number 18. The Green Screen. Ben Stiller was awarded in 2006 for Best Achievement in Visual Effects category, and it was gone very popular as he said, "Tonight I am presenting the award for excellence in visual effects. Or should I say, thanks to the miracle of green screen technology." Number 19. Vanessa Redgrave gets bold. Vanessa was being protested against outside by the Jewish Defense League for supporting Palestine while giving her acceptance speech for the movie Julia. It was a very nice ceremony and she made it just calmer, more than it demands by her approach. And number 20. Will and Steve. This reward was given by Best Makeup, and the 2 best duos, Will and Steve, was there to receive this with makeups they used to do. At this stage, they said it looked good than as it was before. So that's all about today, everyone. Thanks for staying with me and patiently watching the whole video. Stay tuned till then, take care of yourself. Goodbye.